Have a great show, everybody. Ready, black. Take black. Ready up on a trigger to red.
20 to red.
20 to red. On the trigger. Ready up on red.
Up in
5, 4, tracking red. 3, 2, 1. Animated.
The Indianapolis 500, where 300,000 people gather in Indiana.
Drivers, start your engines!
To watch cars go in circles at 230 miles an hour for nearly 3 hours straight. It's like NASCAR's more caffeinated cousin.
This is the racing capital of the world. This is the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, and this is the month of May.
The Indianapolis Motor Speedway is not big. It's massive. You could fit the Vatican, Yankee Stadium, the Rose Bowl, Churchill Downs, and the entire Roman Colosseum inside it. In fact, inside the track, they managed to fit a golf course. Oh, and a whole other race on the Indy circuit, the Indy Grand Prix, which is where we find ourselves today.
Drivers, start your engine!
So how do you show a massive course like that to an audience on TV? You send a camera into the sky. A high-octane sport demands a drone team with nerves of steel and reflexes to match. This is precision cinematography at 230 miles an hour. Look at the pilot, locked in for hours, tracking blistering speeds, hitting every mark with surgical accuracy. It's a constant dance between what's safe and what's cool. Meanwhile, the aerial DP, director of photography, is framing every shot in real time, communicating with both the director and the pilot, syncing vision with velocity.
Let's go back to 7, please.
The drone tech, a pit crew in their own right, swapping batteries and lenses, tuning systems, and keeping everything race ready with rapid-fire efficiency because the drone must be in the air at all times. Sure, we added the sound effects, but the pressure, the pace, the precision, that is all real. And where does all that amazing footage go? Right to our Fox production truck. What you may not know is that some of the craziest action on 4 wheels actually happens off the track. Welcome to the Fox Sports production truck.
Oh yeah, here we go. On camera, and trigger red. 323, back to 99 clean. Under dissolve drone, animated, ready to dissolve 1. 4 minutes, 6, here we come, copter, 5. Red. Run. Ready, I-26. 351, ready to dissolve the red. Let's go for the record. I love this, great stuff. There's Letterman.
And yes, directing an Indy race is actually that intense. Camera technology has actually been a staple of the Indy 500 for a long time. The first car-mounted camera ever strapped to an Indycar, well, that happened at the 1983 Indy 500. Let's just say things have come a long way. How all of this works is nothing short of a technical marvel.
4 cameras on the car. We'll have the one on the roll hoop here looking out over the car. We have the one looking at the driver, and we have one that's on the front of the car looking out the front. And then some of the drivers will be wearing a driver's helmet camera that's right next to his eye, so where he looks inside the cockpit is what you would see from there.
Today, some of the most spectacular moments in the sport come straight from the in-car cameras.
We have the roll hoop camera right here. It goes on top of the car behind the driver's helmet, and it pans 360 degrees. All the way around the car, you can see everything from all angles.
That roll hoop cam even has an ingenious failsafe. If the lens gets dirty, or even smashed by debris, it can clean itself mid-race.
Here we have the inside of the camera, and here's our spool of Mylar film. And you can see it runs across where the front of the lens is, and there's a take-up spool over here. And it'll take a rock, it'll take damage, it'll get blown in like that. And when we push our button and we run that tape clear right across, everything clears straight up. I understand that teams treat these like their baby. It's their livelihood. and they are particular about how things are done, and they keep a constant watch on me and my guys as we install the systems, making sure that everything is up to par and that we have a great show.
13 antennas transmit each signal through 6 miles of cable back to the wireless camera truck. A truck that looks like something out of a sci-fi film. Honestly, looks a bit like a NASA control room in here. Inside, multiple operators, who I'm convinced never blink. Each controls 4 cars, with 4 cameras on each one. Imagine juggling while doing long division for 3 hours straight. And here's my favorite part. Every time the director takes one of their camera feeds full screen, they give themselves a little round of applause. Good work, team. And all these cameras come together to put on a great show.
It's the month of May. I would rather be nowhere else than right here, right now. For the 27 drivers, though, that are about to start this Grand Prix, there's one that has absolutely stood out. He is chasing almost a perfect season so far, but it could all go south in turn 1, James, because they fan out 5-6 wide at the start here for a very narrow corner.
Famous banking, albeit in the wrong direction, as some might call it. We roll by 2. They look up to see the green flag.
Here we go.
It's now for them, and we are racing
Ready,
the
copter.
Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the Sancio Grand Prix. Alex Palou.
Ready, copter.
All the way down to turn 1 with a massive braking point coming for more.
Graham Rahal knows he has a tire advantage, and he makes it work to the outside. Brilliant stuff. He hasn't won in 129 races.
37. Take 7, push back to O, and push back to O, roll over.
What a race! The first 4 drivers now split by less than 2 seconds. Rahal, Palou, McLaughlin and DiFrancesco. As Pato O'Ward takes a look up the inside, and McLaughlin gets his elbows out and says, it's not going to be that easy for you, my young friend.
Palou's on the power.
Here he comes on the push to pass down the start-finish stretch. Who dares blink first between Rahal and Palou? It will be a fight between the 2 teams in pit lane. RLL versus Ganassi.
36. 36. 37.
Palou gets going once again, almost alongside him. They leave in that order. Rahal just ahead of Palou.
He's been controlling this race, but he has Alex Palou, who's having the best start to any season and almost in the history of Indycar racing. On track to be one of the greatest of all time. He cannot make a single mistake. Can he do it for 35 more?
Here comes Alex Palou at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Rahal trying to defend, and Palou gets right up on the inside of him, coming down into the hard-braking zone. Left-hander. Palou didn't need to wait. He retakes the lead. Alex Palou's record this season matches them all. He wins 4 from the first 5. Incredible.
Thank you so much, guys. What a team! You guys make me look so good on track. Thank you.
Oh, there goes the champagne.
Nice job. Good race.
And that's how you direct an IndyCar race. Whew.